This is the Tom
and Jerry pod. So this is going to be the last just pure chaos.
Pure chaos.
Episode.
Nothing but.
We're going to try to be a little more on base, on topic.
Gonna call
Not
him
this
TJ.
one, but in the future. We're gonna do a last dying phoenix of this sloppy thing, because we just did what we always do. We pick 3 topics about 15 seconds before we hit record.
Things are changing.
And we never talk about any of them. We might touch them, 3 or 4 times throughout, but
throughout the 15 episodes.
Yeah, right. We've pretty much been talking about Russia and Ukraine. We did do a pretty decent job that one episode.
Yes, I have
with
no
the
idea where
Moskov.
it is, but we did do it.
I think it's what episode were we on? 13. I think it was like episode 10.
This is 14.
We were really shining.
10. Okay.
There was a really good one. It was either 9, 10. Maybe I think it was either 9 or 10.
You guys got to go find it too, because I couldn't fucking find it.
It was a call to the fans. Be like, yeah, you need to figure it out. We need some feedback here. You know, all we got is like Jerry's girlfriend.
Yes. So I am now living in Denver, so we're gonna change things up because we got a little more time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to we're gonna organize the TJ.
We're gonna settle in. Really give the people what they want,
Yes,
because they're growing with us. We're kind of like in the teenager phase, right? Maybe the toddler phase.
Probably the toddler.
Maybe we're getting out of the infant phase into the toddler phase. We're learning to walk.
We're like falling down steps. I broke my arm when I was like 1.5, falling down the steps. You got to do it.
Really? That's crazy, dog. Which
ripped 3 fucking casts off, and then they had to put a fucking cast that bent my arm and put it all the way up to like my bicep so that I couldn't get it off. I was like, what the hell is this bullshit?
What a kid, man. That's crazy. Wait, so did you broke one of the either your ulnar or your radius?
Wrist something. I don't know anything about bones, bro.
But an arm one or a wrist one?
Wrist.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I broke a wrist too, actually.
Yeah.
Gym class. Running backwards.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You should get good at that. It's good for you.
Yeah. It was like it was like one of those few races where like I was actually like winning the race, So I was really giving it with the backwards run. I was like, I'm gonna win. I'm finally gonna win.
And then you look at your competition a little too much, and you're like,
no, I just took off because we were running forward across the gym, and then we would run backwards, right? So I had a real great start in my normal running mode, and then I hit the baseline. Truthfully, I hope maybe I shorted it a little bit, and karma came and got me immediately. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I remember I was beating my friends, my shithead middle school friends, who I was never faster than.
You just didn't realize that they had the back pedal. You had the sprint,
Yeah, this one time.
but you didn't have the back pedal.
And I was winning back. I was winning in the back still. I was just I fell, and I like my immediately knew it was like immediate. You probably don't remember breaking your arm.
Well, there you have it, folks.
But
There is how Tom broke his wrist.
And how Jerry broke his wrist. You just fell down the stairs. You don't remember it though.
Pounded, son.
Yeah.
No broken wrists
We pretty
anymore.
much are the same person, man. You're a little bit
Essentially.
taller than me.
There's just an and between us.
Yeah. You're an Aries. I'm a Libra.
That's all there is to it.
I think that's a match made. I think those actually do go well together. I think maybe we need to consult a real astronomer.
Yeah.
There was a crystal book.
There is a crystal book, but I don't know. I don't know if the crystals also talk about the universe.
You got to look through the crystal at Orion.
Yes.
Yes.
We couldn't find Orion the other day. It's because we weren't looking through the crystal. You have to
Yes.
look through quartz to find Orion.
I think he's also a winter constellation. So
That would be it.
yeah, not to get know-it-all-y.
Sorry, bro.
Not to get real astrologist
I've
on
been
you.
staring at it all winter long, finding out where it is, dude. And now I'm like,
Right.
where the hell did it go?
Yeah, I don't think it completely disappears because I was just watching Magical Egypt. Have you ever seen Magical Egypt?
Is that the YouTube one?
Yeah.
Or is that the Netflix one?
It's the one with John Anthony West. It's like made in the 90s, maybe early
It's like,
2000s.
old timey.
Not old timey. It's like it's got pretty decent computer.
PBS or something, right?
Yeah, it's very PBS.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe not PBS. It's pretty
I watched,
radical.
like-
They talk about like DMT
Yeah.
and stuff.
Okay.
And like memes. Memes come up.
Oh,
and, like,
shit.
That's where I'm at. Yeah, I'm the meme episode. I was
Okay,
like,
what-
what? Memes?
Yeah.
The Egyptians were into memes, bro.
Shit.
They're the original memes.
I mean, that's pretty much, that's the
Hieroglyphs.
deal.
Yeah.
That's what they think.
Pretty much distilled it down to strictly memes.
Yeah, that's what
awesome.
Elon Musk thinks that we're going to speak in the future.
Memes?
Maybe not Elon Musk.
Or like hieroglyphs.
Somebody else, but...
Like hieroglyphs or memes?
Memes.
Oh, okay.
I think Joe Rogan said that, actually.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's it.
I need to correct myself.
That's the difference. Yeah. Are you gonna keep the headphones on?
Oh.
You should take those off.
I'm going raw,
Let's
man.
go. Let's both go raw, Jer.
All right. Sorry, guy. I didn't mean to offend you.
I forgot my headphones, forgot my cans.
Tom, how do you come to pod with no fucking cans?
I'm not a pod father.
Gosh. We should just have some at the house, dude. Just leave a toothbrush at the fucking pod house. You know?
Yeah. I think I usually do leave the headphones here, don't I? I should just leave all the crap here.
John Mayer said it the best, you know. Leave
Gravity?
a toothplace at my place.
Oh yeah, what
Or
song is that?
toothbrush at my place.
That's from Room for Squares.
That's
isn't it?
early, bro.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah.
She leaves a toothbrush at my place.
Dun, dun.
As if I have the extra space. Yeah, that's a good man.
Yeah.
God, I love John Mayer, dude. There's a video of John Mayer playing with Dave Mathews on YouTube. And he says, without Dave Mathews, there would be no John Mayer.
I believe
So
it.
what's up to all the haters out there? I don't think you're a hater.
The Dave Matthews haters, or
Yeah, there's a lot of Dave Matthews haters.
there
out
are
there,
a
bro.
lot of Dave Matthews haters.
It's like Nickelback level.
I guess I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like there's such a like OAR. I was super into OAR when I was younger,
Yeah.
and they're like kind of that same thing, but they're like just so fucking like good, man.
Yeah, really talented individuals. I don't know about OAR, but Dave Matthews anyways.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about I've tried to listen to a little AMR. I can't remember.
It's just something. There's like a couple of their tunes, like Black Rock is fucking sweet. There's I forget what it's called, but the poker song.
How many times will I break till that one? Till I shatter. That's OAR.
Well, yeah, that's lame as fuck. I mean, the same way.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
the
Dave
same way that
Matthews.
Radiohead hates fucking Creep, bro. I mean, it's I don't know.
I like Creep.
Yeah,
I'm a creep.
yeah, everybody's a fucking creep.
Yeah, I don't like that song, never mind. I've tried to get into Radiohead. I'm kind of like saving Radiohead for my 30s, I think.
Nice.
For that last existential crisis,
It
you know?
really fucks me up, dude.
Nice. Okay, that's what I'm expecting, so.
Radiohead will fucking set my day in a whole other path. Like,
Nice.
it'll fuck me up, bro.
In a good way, in a neutral
In a
way,
bad way.
way?
as fuck. Not in a bad way, but like
In a dark
in
way.
a very existential way.
Okay, all
Like-
right, that's good. That's what I'm
You know what I
hoping
mean?
for. You know, I don't want to put too much stock into it, but I feel like because there's bands like that I like wasn't into that I got into, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. You know,
Yeah, read through Radiohead shit because you don't understand anything until you actually like listen to all their albums. You know, like get their whole thing. It's like
okay. And is it like I should
They
listen
have
to the
pretty
albums front to
concept
back?
albums,
I shouldn't
like-
just piecemeal it.
yeah,
Front to like,
definitely
listen to
front
album.
to back.
Okay.
That's why like one reason I love them is just like they're just one of those albums that flows. You know what I mean? Like.
And I love that. That's so awesome.
And I
that's
just-
really like
yeah.
pinnacle, in my opinion, for like music is the album. You
Exactly.
know, songs are great. Obviously, the songs are
Exactly.
everything, but the album,
Yeah.
when you can capture like a moment in time like that,
Right.
Beautiful.
An actual sound and create like an actual plate, like a setting, you know?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Man, it's something special for sure.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. What other bands are like that? Dave Matthews isn't really like that. Dave Matthews is like
No,
Grateful
not
Dead.
really.
And I don't even really like the Grateful Dead all that much, to be honest with you. But
I've never
tried.
been able to really
it's not my style.
fall in love, but
Some music's just too old.
I mean,
for
I
me.
love their hits, you know, like Fire on the Mountain and fucking Shakedown Street and all the fucking funky shit, you know, but like
And I saw John
actually
Mayer.
that whole
with him.
album is fucking sweet. The whole Shakedown Street album and Shakedown Street, I guess.
Okay.
That whole album's really good.
Okay.
But I like their album stuff, but like I don't really get the like Grateful Dead hype.
Okay.
So if anybody out there can fucking hit me to it,
yeah.
please.
Hey, bro, Cornell 77, bro.
What do you mean? You never heard it? Like
I have
what?
listened to it. It's pretty awesome, actually. I
Really?
would listen to 77 Cornell, not to be pretentious.
Is that like a known thing?
It's just, yeah, it's pretty much like the album.
77 Cornell. All right.
Yeah, Dave Matthews has one. It's like the Central Park concert equivalent to Dave Matthews.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
Yeah. Like I'm talking to people that know Dave Mathews. I don't know who they are. I think they're all Gen X cats. They're all like 40 something, you know.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah,
I have like
all
a cousin
above 30.
that's like likes Dave Mathews.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
we just happen to fall in that because we hung out with older people. You know, we just like that's like one of those things that we happen to just like filter through those. You know, but I feel like most people our age are all haters.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, but I'll meet people that like fish, and I don't really like fish.
Yeah.
It's like stanky.
I don't know much, really.
I haven't given them a chance, chance.
I should go to a concert or something to really get it, I guess, but...
I guess that's all jam bands, yeah. But I've never seen Dave Mathews, and I fucking love Dave Mathews, so...
It's an awesome show.
But I think Dave Mathews transcends the jam band label for sure.
He's like a John Mayer. Like, John Mayer's pop. Like, he's fucking pop rock.
Yeah,
like,
and I like pop rock.
It's just the same way that, like... Yeah.
It's like Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
Love that shit, bro.
Oh, yeah. I've been listening to all that shit, like, fucking... I don't even know what you call it, but just, like, all the, like white dude 90s rap.
Oh, yeah. Like Limp Bizkit. And Corn.
But like more hip hop than that.
Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sugar Ray kind of thing. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
I love Sugar Ray.
Yeah, dude.
Sugar Ray, bro. Sugar Ray used to start as a metal band. You ever heard of their like
interesting
their metal songs?
I don't think so.
We should play that for the copyright. I don't think Sugar Ray will take us down. Maybe. Especially if it's one of those other ones, the beginning ones.
Definitely not old enough, but
I guess we can't really stream any music though, can we? You don't have any Sugar
we
Ray
could
records?
give it like fucking 5 seconds maybe, but
yeah,
YouTube is on
Squash
it.
Squash it. Not squash it? Clear the slate. Slate it. Toss it. Throw it. Wash it.
Yeah.
Pour it down the drain. So we were going to dive into some controversial topics.
Yeah.
There was a gun episode shooting yesterday in Texas. And where you're from in the original shooting here in Columbine, Denver. It's here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's when it really all started, 1999, 4/20,
Yes.
1999, I believe.
Yes.
And here we are in 22. And I really don't know. Something has to have changed, right? Since then?
I mean, guns are easier to get.
Easier, yeah, probably. There's probably way more.
Well, Texas just passed that shit.
Well, you can just get them for nothing.
At 18, you can literally buy a fucking gun without anything.
Like no license?
Nothing.
You have to
I don't even think they do a check.
No.
I don't even know if they do a fucking like background. Well, they probably do a background check.
Huh. There's got to be some federal laws that have changed, maybe. Who knows, though? You would think it would have changed here in Denver, or at least Colorado as a whole, you know. But yeah, have you ever seen anyone with a gun around here in Denver?
I've never seen it, no.
Yeah.
But I don't. I mean, to think that I've never like been around one, that's like fucking laughable.
Yeah, I've never heard any gunshots, really. Maybe a couple that I may have thought were gunshots. But
yeah, I don't. Just car crashes kind of sound like gunshots once in a while, but
this place is really all just about like stealing stuff. It feels like
theft.
Just like petty crime. That's probably like I feel like the cops would actually start doing things if like people were just getting shot dead on Colfax out here.
Yeah,
because no one's ever dead out there for all the shit that goes on. No one's ever just.
There's a lot of ambulances that stop on Colfax.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think
I've
they're
seen a lot
like
of people
homeless
overdosing.
People.
Right?
I think they're homeless people overdosing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a fucking dude out there today. Okay, I pulled up to my parking spot right here on the side of the road. It's not a parking spot. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's not mine, rather.
My street.
My street.
Yeah.
In front of my building.
My building.
And this fucking dude is just standing there, fucking like heroin in and out or doing some shit, like just falling asleep standing up.
Oh, yeah. The
And-
zombie, like, that's like such a weird thing
literal
to see.
zombie. And this dude was literally doing laps around, like, you know how sometimes they have like trees with like a 10 by 10 concrete little thing, you know? And he was just walking around this tiny little square, just like slow as fuck, like falling asleep every 2 seconds. And I was just watching because I was like, I'm not going to leave my car here if this dude's going to be fucking ridiculous. So I sat there and I just watched him.
Yeah.
And he fucking like just mumbles over, like just stood there falling asleep for like fucking a minute probably. And finally, I was like getting ready to like get out of my car and just go. I was like, whatever, this dude's fine. And he just starts like zombie walking toward my car. And he literally fucking reached up to like grab my passenger door handle, and I locked it. and he fucking like put his hand down, and I was just like, what the fuck, dude? Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's a bit much. Yeah, same thing right there. Same exact spot. Guy just, I was at a red light. He just flopped his body right down on my hood. Just his whole body.
What did he look like?
Well, it was like, it was when it was raining, the sleeting, snowing that one day. Saturday.
Yes.
When I was watching the kitty cat. And so he had a poncho on, like one of those disposable rain ponchos.
Got you.
And I was a little bit like into the crosswalk, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like, you know, just like, and he just right on, just slaps his body right on my hood. And I was just like, he's like, oh, you really? I think he like motioned like maybe I was in the thing. But like I watched him like ask somebody like in the car next to me for money right before it. So he was just crazy.
Sorry, buddy. All I've got is...
I honked at it. I was pissed. I wish I had some bear mace. You know, Are you allowed to... What do you do in that situation? It was probably would have been wrong to like give him a little love tap with the Rav, right?
Yeah, that's a little fucked up, I guess. But, I mean...
He did flop his whole body. Like, it was his whole torso on my hood. You know, gave it a good flop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if you just, like, picked him up? Kind of picked him up and took him 10 feet.
Just came a little whipple, a little inertia off the hood.
Just a little jump.
Yeah, I wish I had some bear... Like, I'm going to need to start, because the AirPods... That's about the same size as bear spray, right? It's time to get some bear spray.
But
oh yeah,
pepper spray.
Pitbull spray. Sorry,
pitbull spray. Yeah, man. The D is crazy. The big old D's got lots of fucking homeless people in it, and they don't mind doing whatever the fuck they feel like.
But generally not. I've never seen him with a gun.
No, definitely not with a gun.
Yeah,
just shooting up heroin, not shooting up people.
Yeah, shoot drugs, not people.
Yeah,
it's better than. What else do you want? It's the best we can do.
Joey.
Okay.
Joey's just like, oh well, at least the drugs are working.
At least it ain't a gun.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think there were 19 kids.
19
two
kids,
adults
two
died.
adults.
That's really sad.
Yeah,
it's there was a shooting here in Boulder, right? If we could make it about us. But it's kind of hard to like realize, I suppose. It's kind of like, you know, it's like I was going about today any differently, you know, about like worrying about getting mass murdered, you know.
Yeah,
because when he was in a King
like
Supers,
protesting
right?
and stuff yet. I mean,
I saw one lady. There was one girl.
Yeah,
lady girl.
Yeah,
if you're allowed to say that.
I'm sure people are protesting. I've been kind of Twitterless and newsless.
Yeah, it's good
for a bit. It's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I honestly, this past like 2 weeks was fucking wild. I like
busy.
Fucking drove home with Juno.
Cat
had to visit everybody. Not had to. We wanted to visit everybody.
I had to see my family, my fucking friends. Shout out to who said they liked it or was giving us
Dante Basista. Shout out to him.
I think that was some constructive criticism.
Give Unc D. He's a musician on Spotify. Give him some love.
Yeah. What is it? Just Dante or Dante's Inferno? What's his?
It's Unc D. That's his band.
What is it?
Unc. UNC.
Uncle D.
D. Uncle D.
Uncle D.
For Uncle Dante Basista. I actually think, I don't know if I gave him that name, but it was like a 2-dot thing. He used to always be Uncle D because we said something. He was like super nerdy and weird when he first joined the band. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
So we always made fun of him for being like the weird dad kind of figure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Character.
Yeah. But
Unc D.
Unc D.
That's where it comes from. Look him up on Spotify. Give him all the love.
Yeah.
Look him up on Reddit. He's all over the fucking place.
Yeah, where does he have the most success? YouTube, Reddit, Spotify.
He just puts out music all the time.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's a professional, right? That's what a professional does.
Yeah.
Right. So.
And he has tons of people that work with him. It's awesome. Like it's all he wants is to just be like, he actually wants to create like a
like a Grateful Dead, LSD, black market kind of thing. Yeah.
Almost.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay.
He wants to create
A community, man.
a community of
Yeah.
roadrunners
Roadrunners.
just playing bass.
That's cool. That's Looney Tunes.
Basically-
Too. Are Tom and Jerry Looney Tunes? Looney Tunes? Not to get off topic.
Are they?
Is that a Looney Tune?
I think.
No, that's a Mel Gibson. It's not Mel Gibson. What's his name? Mel Brooks. No, maybe not. What the hell? Tom and Jerry. It's probably just some random guys. It was in the same vein, though. It was almost like a... It's hard to say.
The Tom and Jerry cartoon was originally created by animators William Hanna and Joseph Barbera.
Shout out.
Barbara.
Joe Barbara.
Say that.
Joe Barb. And,
Joe Barbara.
Joe Barb and Will Hands.
For Metro Goldwyn Mayer, MGM.
Okay, is that what... No, Looney Tunes is Warner Brothers. Wow.
MGM's animation department had yet to produce any hit cartoon characters since it began in the early 30s, unlike other animation studios operating at the time.
But they finally landed on like
Finally,
the
it was
biggest
Tom
one.
and Jerry. They just did it.
Huh. I wonder how the story goes. Maybe they were just like text each other like, hey, we should start a podcast.
Can we make a new Tom and Jerry cartoon?
Yeah, just like,
Ask them for the rights and just
yeah.
wait, dude.
It's so yeah.
What the
See?
fuck, bro?
But things were a little more, you know.
We should tell them that they need to get Leon Redbone for copyright infringement.
Yeah.
YouTube would just go ham on him, dude.
But like that's what, like the same kind of circles that Porky Pig went through. Maybe it's just the style, you know.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's crazy to think that they were like competing like studios like Warner Brothers, Disney, and what was that? Meyer
Goldberg something.
Goldberg Smith. And that's how we got to the
Leon Redbone.
yeah. Is he still alive? Redbone?
I have no idea.
Probably not.
Oh. So there is actually a Tom and Jerry comedy show.
Like not the cartoon?
Not the cartoon. It says a number of spin-offs have been made, including the television series The Tom and Jerry Show, The Tom and Jerry Comedy Show, Tom and Jerry Kids, Tom and Jerry Tales, and The Tom and Jerry Show.
Oh yeah, I think they made a movie too recently. But are any of them live action?
Oh yeah, Tom and Jerry the movie was released in 1992.
I think there's a recent one.
Direct-to-films have been produced since 2002, with a live-action animated hybrid film produced in 2021.
Yeah, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
we need to get that, bro.
Yeah. It looked like I don't know, it was almost like too good, you know.
But
It was like Cats.
we could use it.
We could. What, the movie?
Yes.
For what? For what reason?
I don't know. Our purposes.
Yeah. Maybe.
Whatever purposes.
But was there,
we
yeah,
have.
but is there any like had anybody thought of like our idea just to like steal the name but not any of the related
actual
content?
character.
Yeah. Cuz that's kind of the best move, I
I
think.
know, right?
'Cause it's like, "Oh, what?" You know.
What? It's the podcast. What do you mean?
You know. And I go by Tom, you go by Jerry. You know. It's not like we're just like you call me Thomas in real life and like I'm like, "Jal, Thomas when we're off mic, we could turn British."
Hey,
what are
I'm
you cooking
Jed.
there? It smells like meatballs. It's
Oh,
chicken,
just
Tom.
some chicken. I don't know any fucking Brit accent.
Can't do a good Brit.
No.
You need to listen to your Harry Potter books. I think I'm getting an Ira in there. Dude, I switched. I went to a little tiny library today.
Nice.
The take a book, leave a book.
Nice.
I took George Orwell's 1984, and I left Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Nice.
I think it's a good trade. Usually they're bad. Like,
Yeah.
usually
to
most
get
of the books
George
are
Orwell,
horrible.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And Harry Potter, I think. It's a good one. It's the best
That's
Harry
pretty
Potter.
good.
The third one.
Okay.
Arguably the best, I think. Maybe not the best. Yeah. The best.
Yeah.
Jacob, did you read Harry Potter?
No. Fuck
What?
Harry Potter. I'm not reading that bullshit.
Oh, dude. Wow.
I could. It's got all kinds of deep meanings.
wait.
I get it.
Wait, you weren't allowed to read it when you were younger, were you?
No, we watched
'Cause it was-
We have the whole series on TV.
Because it was the
But I
devil.
watched
Because it was
them. Like, I
witchcraft,
don't really give a
right?
shit.
And you were Catholic. I think so, bro.
Tom,
Your
you're
mom
digging
didn't let
so
you read Harry
deep.
Potter, bro.
My parents
I
didn't give a
remember-
shit, bro.
I legit remember.
Witchcraft was not like a thing my parents cared about.
That's hilarious. There were kids in my fucking
Yeah,
roll
I
at school.
remember, dude.
They were like, my mom won't let me read that because it's witchcraft. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
What do
they're
you mean?
flying around on
Like,
brooms.
come on.
That's dope.
what about all the Disney movies? Merlin, fucking Gandalf. That's about all I
True.
got. Any other wizards?
Well, why
Witches,
is witchcraft
Halloween.
bad? I don't
It's just,
understand what.
I think like
It's like
it's like paganism, maybe not paganism, witchcraft.
It's like a duality of relationship or of Christian or
Yeah, there
religions.
probably is a duality in reality, but it's not. In their eyes, it's the
gotcha.
Satan.
Yeah.
Satan.
The dark spirit.
The-
religion.
Yeah, the what's the word? There's a word for it. It's almost like opaque.
Is that the same thing as like spiritualism? No.
Spiritualism isn't even a real
like a
thing. It's just a
different-
general
yeah.
like thing people say.
True.
I'm spiritual. Yeah, me too, bro. You have a spirit? Well, that's good. I guess.
What
Spiritual. Okay.
What are your worshiping practices, Tom?
Yeah, I like to pray
Yeah.
to like God, not Jesus.
Never Jesus.
Not I mean, I don't get it, the difference.
Well, Jesus is the man, right? Not the spirit.
I think they're like supposed to be like one in the because there's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can pray to any of them, but
Yeah, I just pray to one God.
God, yeah,
General, just
yeah, just the
Higher
idea, yeah, higher being.
yeah, but not like in an agnostic sense. I don't think.
No,
I don't think so. More like a Judaism. No, I don't want to say Judaism. Just like, one guy.
gotcha.
It's not even a guy. It's just an entity. There's not like it's probably like in the dimension beyond like, single or
Entities.
multiple
Yeah.
things. It's just everything all at once and for infinity.
Exactly, yeah.
So
That's why I just have a hard time thinking of it as like these religions where it is like a person or something. It's like I don't really get that. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like to me, it feels more like a. But I guess in the human, it makes more sense to have it as a person because it's like then you can talk to them and like you can have a relationship with it. I guess.
yeah.
But I just never really understood the like person part of it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't need to be a person. Like
No, it's
it
so
can
far
be
beyond.
just a thing. Like
yeah.
I don't really need to. So that's the one part I don't know. I've always kind of had a weird confusion with.
Yeah, especially because it's a dude too.
And
You
they
know?
show you so many pictures of him and shit. And it's like, you have such an image of it. Like,
Yeah, like the Family Guy God. Or like Zeus.
yeah.
Picture him like Zeus.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of pictures of God himself in the church. It's mostly just
Yeah,
Jesus.
like angels and shit. Yeah.
There's angels and Jesus, but not like God. God's just like a beam, just like a light, isn't he?
Yes.
There's no like Zeus character, at least not in the Methodist ones I saw. There's some weird ones in the Catholicism. There's like Peter and stuff, right?
Yeah.
There's Peter and Jack and Luke and John. I don't know Jack.
Oh, the disciples?
Yeah. And there's saints, aren't there? Like Mother Teresa
yeah.
and like
Peter and...
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Catholic stuff is like, obviously it's like a corrupted entity to some degree, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I love the shit that Jordan Peterson talks about with it. It's like, how do you fucking dig that deep? Like,
Yeah. I don't really think he talks about Catholicism. You think he talks about Catholicism?
oh yeah.
I don't know if I've ever heard specifically Catholicism.
Not specifically, but like the concepts
Christianity.
of Christianity.
Yeah. I've heard him say, he talks a lot about like the Eastern Orthodox idols and stuff,
true.
which is like kind of in the same vein as Catholicism. Yeah, I've never really heard him say anything either way on Catholicism, actually.
Yeah, not Catholicism, I guess.
That's kind of an interesting question.
I guess I'm just talking more in a blanket statement of like Christianity.
Yeah. They're kind of different things. I guess they're not right. I mean, it's just like...
No, it's all the same thing, bro.
It's way different. The Catholic Church versus like the Methodist
it comes from
ones.
the same thing. Like, it comes from the same thing. Like,
yeah, but it's like, it's been like, 2,000 years.
It's way different now, for sure. But...
There was a schism.
But I feel like I also, like, growing up as a, like, Catholic, Christianity, like, is your religion. Like, I went to a Christian school. Like, I didn't go to a Catholic school. I went to a Christian school. I, like, everybody around you's Christian. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's not like...
Yeah.
It's not like it's... And I never thought they were, like, different. I don't know why you think they're so...
I think there's a pretty...
I think the actual church service is different, but like the actual like practice, I feel like it really isn't. I don't know.
Because like Catholics go to his church every single day, right? Some people.
Every day?
Yeah, I definitely knew Catholic people that went to church every day.
That's not common. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
But they'd have mass.
If you're like
day.
a nun,
they'd worship every day. Normal everyday people having kids.
No,
we have like 7 kids go to morning mass for an hour or two. Bring all
that's like
kids.
some extreme ass Catholic, bro. That's
not even. Like, I think they lived in Boardman. It wasn't too crazy. They were city. They were, it wasn't. It's a strange.
That's not normal, bro. Nobody, dude. It's impossible to get Catholics to go to church once a week anymore, bro.
Yeah, it's got to be a huge spectrum of But look at that thing out there. That's
They're
a Catholic.
consolidating churches like hell, dude. Nobody's going to church 7 days a week, dude. I'm telling you.
You don't think they have mass? There's a man in there swinging the smoky thing every day.
No.
They rings the bell every hour. Who's doing that?
Some automated thing.
But before the automated thing, who was there? Ringing the bell. It was
an automated thing. You've never heard of old fucking bell towers and shit, bro?
Didn't they need a man?
That's an old thing, isn't that?
I don't think so.
I guess, they might have had a man. But, like, that was a thing in, like... A what?
Is there a clock in it?
I don't know.
Like Big Ben in London? I'm sure that's not a man. So. Do you think somebody has to wind Big Ben? Like with a rope? Pulling down like those things at Planet Fitness? Like...
Or is it just, like, forever lasting?
I don't know. They can like make watches last a while, but what about Big Ben, like a giant clock tower?
I would assume it's probably just hooked up to electric, right?
Yeah, eventually. I wonder if it was before electricity though, Big Ben, or if it was like right around the time of electricity.
Yeah,
but I think there's clogs. The ones in Harry Potter were powered by magic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. I wonder what the engineering behind that is. Yeah, let me just go read for fucking 4 years and not learn anything.
Maybe it I don't know if it explicitly stated them. You should read Harry Potter. They're so good, dude.
I know, bro. I just don't have the time, dude.
Listen to him.
I don't care about fiction that much, dude.
It's good. It's a great story.
I know.
He's all about breaking the rules all the time. It's the best. It's great.
I know, and I used to love
Harry Potter.
Yeah,
you should listen to the audiobook.
I do like it a lot, but I don't know. I guess the audiobook I could do.
Yeah, do it with Stephen Fry. You know who Stephen Fry is? It's awesome. He does the voice. It's so good.
Maybe
Harry Potter.
Oh yes,
Harry Potter.
Was he in the movies?
He was Stephen Fry.
Yeah.
No, so he
or something.
It's hard to say. They definitely have similarities, the audiobook and the movie, like the voices, like his voices sound pretty close to the ones in the movie, actually.
Well, J.K. Rowling's like like the biggest person in the world.
Yeah, she's pretty
ever
fat,
when it comes to writing.
Yeah, or at least biggest lady, I think. I'm sure Stephen King's got her beat.
But didn't she like make
billions.
Like way more money than anybody. Like and she owns the whole thing, right? I'm pretty sure.
She's the creator, yeah. Yeah, that's the interesting thing. You can definitely tell, like, she wrote the first 3, I think.
Yeah,
and she started to like the 4th one, which I'm listening to now, Goblet of Fire. You're just like, what is? I think somebody took the reins and like there was like a team of J.K. Rowling, and they killed it. The last 3, I think. But the 4th one. Can
you imagine how hard it would be to write a full fucking like everything like that, like to set up the whole scenario and like actually have it like interesting, like holy shit.
Yeah, and still work by book 7. Yeah.
Like the amount of like, that's what's interesting when Jordan Peterson talks about that with Christianity, like how Harry Potter talks about like the Christianity ideas.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, the motifs in him. Yeah, it's like the golden snitch and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's like pretty fucking crazy, like the research and shit. Maybe it was all just creative out of her mind from her past and shit. But like the amount of like research or something you'd have to do to actually like finish something like that, you know?
Yeah, I think. I mean,
You think
there's
she
definitely
wrote them as one by one or as a series?
You mean like the concept all at once, the beginning and end, like how people do it?
Like,
shows. Hard to say. Hard to say. It doesn't seem like the first book was just like a one-off by any means.
Yeah, like maybe she wrote like the first 3 with like one big idea, and then was like, "Well, we can run with this a little more."
You know, now that you say that, I bet you're right. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you just nailed it. Actually, I
Got
think
you.
you've cracked the J.K. Rowling Philosopher's Stone, maybe.
Got you.
Interesting way to think about it. The fourth one, the one that I'm like listening to now, definitely you can see her getting off the rails and just like over ambitious, just too much.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, but it is the movie with Robert Pattinson. So, and I saw. Did you see the Batman movie?
New?
Yeah, with Robert Pattinson.
How new?
So it's like last 6 months probably.
I feel like we went and saw it in theaters, but like I can't even remember.
Yeah,
I was like so uninterested in like, was it the Batman? I think it was the Batman movie.
Yeah.
I was like so uninterested.
really boring.
Yeah.
we have the same. You're the only one that shared this opinion with me.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah.
Just like I fell asleep in the middle. Like, I didn't have no idea what
Hannah
happened.
and I literally like left. Like we like saw the fucking final scene and we were just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like that's literally a Batman movie. Like
Yeah. And like my mind just let it all go. Like
Yeah.
just like I can't remember like the beginning.
yeah,
It
I
was
don't
just
remember
bad.
anything about it except my opinions.
All right.
That's always-
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm glad we got to that. That should be a clip.
Yeah.
That Batman clip. Clip it. Clip check. We're gonna end part 1 of episode 14.
this is episode 14.
That's episode 4. So we're gonna do episode
not
15.
part
now.
1.
Yes. We're gonna do episode 15 next.
15.
Yeah, so we did our Batman Begins. And now we're gonna do our Dark Knight.
Yes.
We're gonna do
So
our
if you're
Godfather,
interested
part 2.
in Batman,
Listen to the whole episode.
listen to the whole episode.
Well, they'll actually be already
And
had
catch
lists.
us on episode 15 on Spotify,
Yeah.
Stitcher,
Yeah. Stitcher,
Twitch.
RSS. We're not on Twitch
YouTube.
yet. Reddit,
Twitter.
Twitter, MySpace,
Spotify.
Spotify. Yeah, Spotify. Spotify's
iTunes.
iTunes. Are we on iTunes? I actually tried to look it up on our
And Google Play.
I tried to look up our podcast on Apple Podcasts the other day. I think it said it's private. I think it's here in our Apple.
I might need to.
But we don't want those dweebs, anyways.
Yeah.
Those nerds in Silicon Valley.
Podcasts.
I work on One Apple Way in Santa Fe, California.
I work in a circular building.
It's a loop, bro. It's like a keychain.
All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. Please come back again. Support the channel.
Yeah, we don't
Go
have
to
any
our
monetary.
go to our go to our Venmo. It's something. Just look up Jerry Runyon
Yeah,
and send us money.
yeah. We should
Thanks.
open up the tips on our Twitters.
Oh yeah.
No.
Tip us on Twitter.
I'm not a sellout.
We're just here for the good talks and the good laughs. See you guys later.